Here we are on beautiful Jones Street.
You saw Ted Jones.
Bosco in the legendary Lantern Comedy Club.
That's right. We are here at my favorite comedy club. You want me to put my
What? I thought you were going to say favorite podcast.
Comedy club. We're at
Yeah, I know,
the
but I thought you were going to
comedy
say
shop at the-
favorite podcast. And you could say comedy club, too.
Well,
what's up, Bosco?
I talk about where we are at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're at your favorite podcast.
I am at my favorite podcast, but let's get this clear. I'm at the classic Green Lantern over here, the Lantern.
The Green Lantern. By the way, we got the owner over here about 15 feet away.
Yes,
okay,
the Lantern Comedy Club, one of the best. Oh, the Village Lantern.
The Village
excuse me.
Lantern. Bosco, good to see you, man. You walked in here 3.5 hours late like a true rapper. And we love that, you know?
Yes, that's right.
I can't expect anything less from a star like you, bro.
That's right.
But good to see you, man. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you. This thing
course.
weighs more than me.
What's your favorite food these days?
I like everything. To me, depends where it is. If I go to Katz, I gotta have a nice
pastrami, no? Or
pastrami. I like potato latkes or a knish.
Like we talked about this last time. You mentioned the potato latkes. So is it typical that the Italians like Jewish food or what?
I don't know what the Italians like. I mean,
Well, you're an Italian guy.
You know, in Italy, it's different. Like they have their what we call dinner at like 1:30. 1:30, they sit down.
In the afternoon? No.
Yeah.
Italians have dinner that early?
Yep.
It's not called lunch?
It's not. They have their chicken, they have their pasta, their salad, their side, their this, that. Then,
It sounds like I need a nap after that. What's up, Alvy? Oh my God, worlds collide. Look at this.
Yes.
What were you saying?
Then in nighttime, after they wake up, in the evening, like 7 o'clock, 7:30, then they will, it's trying to explode us, I think, with the switch. Then they'll make a quick lunch. Like
Is there a siesta, though? Like in the Spanish culture, there's like a nap?
Yeah, they have a nap.
Are you a napper? You nap a lot?
I like in the afternoons if I'm tired. Like yesterday, I had to be up very early for Sarah V.
Yeah.
So when I came home, my eyes were dragging, and then I went to bed. But then I came out last night.
Right. How long would you nap? How long's a good nap for you?
How long's a good nap for me? It depends. It could be a half-hour nap. It could be 1 hour nap.
Yeah.
It could be a couple hour nap if I don't sleep well.
Oh, wow.
So I have a window that
You're not the best sleeper. We talked about this. Like you'll be up super late.
Yeah, I'm very up late. Like
Yeah.
if I leave here, by the time I get home, then I have to do a lot of other stuff. I could do a lot of shit.
There you go, my boy. Have you ever smoked weed?
Did I ever smoke weed? I have in the past, but it's not something for me, you know.
How many times have you smoked weed? Like enough to, because they say you don't get high the first
like
time.
3, 4.
Oh, you smoked 3 or 4 times?
Yeah,
Did you ever do an
5.
edible?
No,
You know what I mean?
no. I can't. I have want my heart to explode. I'll be dead on the floor, dead on arrival.
No, we
what
don't
killed
need
him?
that.
A gummy bear.
No, don't. Yeah. Do not try an edible.
They'll be like, "What killed you? A gummy bear."
Yeah, a gummy bear with
No.
weed. But you've had alcohol here and there, and you have wine in your food.
Yeah, like I've cut down a lot of them. You know, just because.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you drink, like hanging out at the bars.
I'm not a
comedy
beer
places.
person.
No.
I'm not a warlock if I'm going out to eat.
Yeah.
But me and Ed went out one time. We went somewhere, and I had he ordered a bottle of wine, and I just had this much.
Yeah, Ed,
and
like bar
that,
pity. Ed loves a good bar pity,
and
right,
then
Ed?
Arturo's, yeah. And after I was like, he's like, you want to go?
Be rolled home?
He's like, yeah. He goes, you want to go back to the club and you're gonna go on stand? I'm
No, you always have. Yeah, but you always have somebody driving you around anyway.
I always have people. I get lucky. I've been so lucky. I got to tell you, Ed saved me a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
He touched my heart because I didn't ask. He offered, and I'm like, you know, like I could go to Ed for a lot of things, and not because he's here, but like the thing me saying, hey Ed, can you join me home?
$40. Oh, it's the congestion prices. You hear about the congestion prices, by the way?
But I heard they're cutting them down. Like they're changing them.
No. They're getting rid of them.
They're getting rid of them. But today it's still up there.
No,
My friend just paid.
That's what he was telling me.
My friend paid $9 coming in.
Yeah, I wonder when they're gonna cut it off completely. It's interesting that a president can
I don't want to talk politics.
Yeah, let's not.
But wasn't the woman that wanted it now saying that we shouldn't have it? Like,
is she?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Governor Hochul said we need, because the train station's not making money, so we're either raising the train or we're gonna add $9 so the MTA makes money. And I want to say to her, may I say it the right way?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say you have to cut.
I cut that part
because people hear that and they'll say I'm cold. I'll say, okay, Mrs. Hochul. Governor Hochul.
Was this an essay to her? Go ahead.
Yes. You say that the MTA did not make a lot of money because of these train jumpers, but the tunnel is making 10 something every time a car passes. And I just went through the tunnel with a friend, and we were online, and there had to be about 50 cars in there. And if 50 cars at a time that go through that tunnel is making the state of New York so much money, between that, the Verrazano Bridge that started for a quarter, that's now almost $20, okay?
Is it that
the
much?
New York tunnel and the battery tunnel and every other locomotive, train, or bus, or LIRR, anything that has to do with the New York City travel system. Please, $9 is a lot of money. New Yorkers are not coming out of Brooklyn to give New York City an extra $9 on top of gas, top of the toll, on top of this,
car
on top
payment,
of that.
car insurance.
And you hit them with a $9 Fiesta fee.
Well, I think that was initially the reason why they wanted to put the congestion price on it, so people would use public transportation rather than their cars. But I don't understand why they rolled it back so quickly. I know we weren't getting political, but it looks like we got political.
Because they made their money. They knew they weren't going to get away with it, and they made their money. They made
You think so? In like 6 weeks?
6 weeks. You know how many millions they made? $9 a car that goes through
That's
New York City. Okay.
Times times whatever, a million.
If there's 100 cars a day, which there are probably 100,000 cars a day coming and going to work, okay? More than that, right? So if, let's say, 100,000 cars.
Oh, you're gonna do math right now?
Come into New York
Let's see
City.
if you can do this one.
That's over $9 billion a day.
No shot. That's way too much. You think it's that much? No, it's not. No
Ed's
way.
Figuring it out. Hold on. Ed's got a calculator.
we got our producer over here with the
executive producer.
Yeah, we got him with the calculator.
He's gonna let me know.
It's not $9 billion a day. That's too much money.
It's definitely in the 900s.
900 million?
Okay, let's hear. Drum roll. What does it cost us?
I don't think he's doing it. Are you doing it or no?
I just love the fact that all of Mario's numbers had 9s in them.
Well, because
What is 9 times 100,000? Hey Siri, what is 9 times 100,000?
$900,000.
You said $9 billion.
First I said $9 billion, but 900.
Yeah, you're right. You did.
900,000. Okay, which is way more than that. It's probably 10 times that. So they're probably making $9 million a day.
10 million a day.
So
For 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
That's about, we're saying 40 days.
40 days.
So 40 times 9, they made around $1 billion, let's say. Conservatively, they made $1 billion. Sure, fine.
You take the train, okay? You get on the train, and now what happens? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, we have to wait. The other night I waited 25 minutes in the track. I was hyperventilating. Thank God I had my asthma pump because I already was ready to start pumping some asthma drop.
Right.
Because now it's like, you charge me $325 or
$275.
$290.
$290,
not $275. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
In a few minutes, a few more days will be $3 a pop. You're charging me $290 a pop. Okay? But you're making me sit in a train for what reason? Like, I'd rather you say, guess what? We're not going to charge you. Or how about this one? Okay? You get on a train, you make a mistake, okay? You go around and they charge you again. Like in certain stations, they don't have that entry walkway. Like some entrances that you have to tell them, excuse me, I was just coming from this way, but I was supposed to go the other way, and I apologize. Can I please go? And sometimes...
At least you're polite.
But you know what it is? It's like, this is my thing. New York City needs to get its act together. Don't worry about robbing the poor, because there are businessmen and people that are starting like the comedy shop that we work every day at, and we love it, and so businessmen are trying to build.
I have a question. Would you ever run for office? Would you ever run for mayor or run for a spot in office?
I would run.
You'd run?
I would run. I don't know where I'm running, but I would run for something.
You would run for mayor?
But I would run it, but I don't think they would like...
He's a nightlife mayor.
They wouldn't like my ideas, because as soon as I go, excuse me, no more $9 fees. Your train.
Oh, yeah, but that's done.
Do you know if you go to California, the train is $1.50 to $1.75?
Yeah, but I feel like California's got its own problems, no?
But forget about their problem. We all have problems. Every state has problems.
Right, but nobody I don't even know that there was a
Like
train.
they want to make Canada the 51st state of America.
I heard that. That's good.
I mean, is it good? Yeah, for
Maybe.
us as
Yeah.
comedians, because
Sure.
we get to go and come back with no
and
passport.
then we don't have to bring our 18-year-old girlfriends to Canada anymore to drink.
Well, listen, that's...
Well, I'm just saying. I thought that's why it was good for us.
No, it's good for us as entertainers that we don't need a passport.
Yeah, you're right.
But do I think it's good physically for us? What
Maybe
do they
not.
bring into the United
table,
States?
yeah.
But what do they
Maybe
bring?
free healthcare?
They
Hockey?
need free healthcare.
They have free healthcare.
They have free healthcare?
Yeah.
They give free healthcare to everybody in their country. in
Right,
today's-
Ed?
Yeah, but the problem is, by the time you see a doctor, you're dead.
You like that one.
See, so there you go. So we don't need another headache on the 51st.
Yeah.
'Cause
What's your favorite state? You ever been to Hawaii?
I've never been to Hawaii.
We should go to Hawaii.
First favorite state?
Yeah. New York. Florida.
Cali.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a New
Interesting.
Yorker nature, so I can't say that's my first
Yeah.
favorite.
We might have to cut that.
Outside of New York, it's California,
Okay.
then Florida. Where else do I like to go? I mean, I've been to Chicago. I've been to Dallas. I love Dallas. You know, Nashville is probably like the third or fourth on. Oh,
Tennessee? Yeah. Oh,
here we go. California, one.
yeah.
After New
That's
York
bold.
is
So New York is one?
California's one. Okay.
After New York.
After New York.
So New York is 0.
Yeah.
Ground zero.
Because we live here.
Right.
You're asking me what's my favorite state?
You're right.
Okay, so California, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Whoa.
I love
Wait,
Las
you're
Vegas,
a
Nevada.
gambler?
Oh my God,
What's
gambler.
what's the most you've ever won on like a slot machine
In
or
Las
in a hand?
Vegas, I won 10,400 on one slot machine. It only took me 200.
How long were you sitting there for?
Not long. I saw the machine. Nobody was playing, and I went to go do my spot. I came out of the club. The machine was still open. Put the money in.
Bada bing,
Bada bing, bada
boom.
boom. I didn't get nothing. I put another 100 in. I was down to nothing. I was going to start borrowing. And bada bing, I clipped them for 10,400.
Not bad. Shout out to what? It's Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club out there or what?
Yes,
Wow,
Jimmy
that's
Kimmel's
great.
Comedy Club. I love that. So, LA, Las Vegas, Florida.
The whole state.
I would have to say Nashville. Because
Interesting.
I love country music. I
Yeah.
love that yeehaw.
What's the strip that they have at
In Las Vegas?
No, Nashville.
Well, Nashville has a strip. It's like the boulevard of Elvis Presley.
Yeah, right.
Will and Jenny, Willie Nelson, all the country music. Hank Williams Jr.
I had an Elvis phase. Is he one of your favorite artists?
I love Elvis.
He's like one of the
Yeah,
your favorites.
Can't stop wondering of you.
I
Can't stop wondering
Dude, that's not the
of
lyrics.
you.
It's falling in love with you. Can't stop one.
But he sings a song. He sings memories, and that song.
How does that go?
The thoughts that cross between the time, memories. I don't know, but there's another one.
And there's also good ones, like feel good ones.
Yeah, there's
When I got lucky.
There's that's alright, mama. That's alright for you. That's alright, mama. Any way you do, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright, mama. Any way you do. Boom, 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 boom.
We should have a what is it? What is it, like a 60s night down here, Ed? That's what we should do.
Yes.
Have one for every decade.
Yes, absolutely. Elvis Presley, I just listened to his book. I listened to it almost twice.
He's an audiobook?
Well, it's written by Priscilla Presley.
Oh, wow.
Who I almost had the opportunity of meeting if I was in LA, and I would have stayed and I would have went. I love those Hollywood shows, like the autograph shows.
What's that?
It's like all TV stars from TV. So she was on Dallas, my favorite. Dallas was one of my favorite growing up. Ed, you remember Dallas?
Fuck yeah.
J.R. Ewing. Hell, the partner.
Dirty motherfucker.
Dirty as a dog. He used to pound.
Whoa. Pound what?
Pound. He used to pound. What do they call those drinks he used to have? Yeah, no, they were called bourbon and branch. He was known for the bourbon and branch, and I used to say I didn't know what a branch was. I gotta go outside.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I guess it's like a double, two different kinds of alcohol. But listen, I loved that show. I had such a crush on Victoria Principal, and I know Ed did too. But that was my favorite era. That was my favorite. I loved that era.
Do you miss the times before the cell phone?
Yes, I miss the times that I had at home, where I was contained at home. Like I didn't start hanging out or leaving the house on my own or stuff like that. And I loved that phone would ring and I would run across from the bedroom to the hallway. We had the hallway had the phone, and run across the house. I got it. Hello, Bosco family. And I'm like, oh, we want to say, oh, okay, Zio. And I throw the phone and I go like this, and my father would grab it and they would talk. And we had one line. There was no two lines.
Yeah. You can listen to your siblings' conversation.
Do you remember when those house phones, they added a second line?
Yeah, but that's what the rich people had that, right?
You tap that, you hear the phone ring, you hear the doom, and you go, hold on, I got another call. Doom,
Still have it.
you know.
Yeah, my parents still have a home phone number.
Wow.
Do you remember the first time you took the subway alone?
Yes, it was a daytime. I had an audition for a commercial, and my father kept asking me, and he's like, where is he? And my mother's like, I don't know. And then finally my father said, where is he? And my father called me. I don't know where. I didn't have iPhones then. I didn't have phones then.
No, definitely not.
But I remember having a beeper because I had to hide that from my father. I bought the beeper of some guy on the street. So I bought a beeper because I figured that if I need my agent to call me, and if I'm out, I want to be able to get back to him. I was with Abrams Artist at the time, and my phone with my thing one night, my father goes, so what's this? And I go, oh, nothing. I used to clip it on his ear, but when he was home, I throw it in my pocket. What's this? And I go, no. And all of a sudden, I left it on the table with stuff on top, and cause he came in, I had nowhere to put it, and the thing goes, beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, he was pissed.
Beep, beep, beep.
Did your parents speak English well?
No.
Where are they from? Like straight out of Italy?
Straight out of Sicily. Beep, beep,
Come in
beep.
here. We got Adam Bramson. I'm going to run upstairs and do a spot. Can you wait like 10 minutes for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to Ed. We'll be right back.
We're back.
What was that up there, man?
You were on stage. You were killing it.
Are you kidding me? That was an enormous bomb.
What do you mean bomb? They were laughing.
They were not really laughing. I thought that was weird.
Oh, look how nice that looks.
Nice. Oh, it looks like a snake.
Yeah, he should come and do it in my house.
An LED snake? Yeah, well, you're on TikTok. TikTok Live. How often do you do TikTok Live?
I love TikTok Live.
Dude, it's funny because I always see you on there though, but you're just like talking to the most random people. How does that work?
But I see you on there. I go, oh, Ted.
Yeah, because I always comment on it. I'm like, Bosco!
Yep, I'm excited when I see Ted. I'm excited when I see people that I know pop in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. How often do you do it though? You're trying to do it like.
You know, I used to do it. Did I have something on my shoulder?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I used to do it frequently, like every day.
Yeah. Well, you're busy.
Now, what's today? Thursday? I'm going to do it tonight a little bit. Tomorrow. He keeps...
This guy. It's like he thinks he owns the place.
Right. Like, you know, like he keeps grabbing and moving things
He keeps
around.
grabbing, yeah.
Now,
Moving and grooving.
listen, if he's trying to be like the wizard...
He's trying to be like the wizard
and we're gonna
behind
hear,
the curtains.
And we're going to hear like... Poof.
Oh.
Eddie, my life is valuable. So if you're looking to make a poof of some kind...
Yeah, we got insurance on this guy.
Oh, I'll survive, right? All right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm excited to do your show in a few weeks.
Yes.
In Brooklyn.
March 14th.
Because you just did it
It's a
recently.
Friday night. Just did a Valentine's Day one.
Yeah.
March 14th in
Yeah.
Brooklyn. And right here, the man that met himself, Mr. Ted Jones World, is going to be on it. It's going to be Roberto Vanderpool.
Okay.
You,
Yeah.
me, my friend Bradley Marco, and that girl that was upstairs,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Question: do you get wild DMs sometimes? Like people want you to send pictures of their feet. Like people want you to send
How
pictures
do we
of
go
your
from
feet.
my show to pictures of the feet? Like,
I'm
that's-
curious.
No, why would they want pictures of my feet?
Nobody's ever sent you a message that they want pictures of your feet. I don't believe that.
Heard you had cute feet.
Yeah,
Me?
yeah. Can you show them? Give them free.
Well, I'm not gonna take my shoes
Why
off.
not? This is for the Patreon. Yeah, come on. Just show us a little. Just send a picture in. We'll put a picture of your feet. What's the craziest DM you've gotten?
A lot of after doing the episode with Lisa Ann, and a lot of
I remember that one. How you doing?
so the best one is this one. So I was on an airplane, and I get a call from my friend Sabino and Rocky. They're like, listen, they go, who am I interviewing next? And I go, come on, I need to know because I got to study this person. And I look like a dope because what you're going to do, Lisa Ann. And I'm not big into all these. And I go, who's that? And I'm thinking like some gymnast or like Broadway singles. No, she's a
Gymnast.
porn star.
Oh,
I
and you
go,
didn't know?
So no, I didn't. So I go, okay. I go, they go, do some research. Look what she does.
Did
look
you
at-
watch any videos for research? Or?
So I was on a plane coming home from LA.
Number one.
Hands up to God. I flicked through my phone, like just by the window, because I always take the window seat. I was just me viewing it, and I was watching her do her job,
Yeah.
her work. Like we do our work on the stage, she was doing her work and the things that she does.
Yeah.
And when I sat down in an interview, on interviewing her, so my co-host Irma goes, so did you know who she was? Did you watch? I go, yeah, I knew who she was, Irma. What do you think? I'm that stupid? They're like, yeah, but did you watch her videos? And Lisa goes, oh, he would never watch my video. And I go, yeah, I did. Actually, I watched your videos getting, you know what, on the airplane.
She got it. You watched the videos of her on the airplane?
Yeah.
She was in the airplane.
No, she was on the airplane with me.
Oh, there wasn't an airplane
I was
scene?
watching the video like this.
Yeah.
On my phone.
Right. You had Wi-Fi.
Yeah, in the work. You know, I've traveled JetBlue.
Oh, okay.
They
so you
give
get
me
the Wi-Fi.
Fly-Fi all the time.
Yeah, right.
Always the best. I don't take secondary levels. And I watched her video. She's a sweet girl.
Did you like it?
Did-
She's good.
did
I mean,
I-
she's one of the goats. You
She's
know what I mean?
one of the goats. Yes,
Yeah.
I'd absolutely say so. She's not only a sweet human being. I've gotten to do something with her wine.
Yeah.
She has Lisa by Lisa Ann.
Sure.
Red, white, Prosecco. And I also did the interview.
Uh-huh. What's up? Hello. Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. Yeah, don't worry about Lorenzo.
There's a
Don't worry about it. Yeah, what's
rolling
up? What?
Are you recording?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So,
My bad.
Go ahead.
what are they doing back there?
I think they're smoking weed.
You're calling the cops?
Ed, you're really gonna call the cops right now?
No, you're not.
We don't do drugs here,
We don't do drugs here.
and there's no gambling allowed in Bushwick.
Another one crosses the camera. Folks, you're going to have to a lot of editing. Yeah.
What does this mean?
This means a fungal.
What does that mean?
This means, oh, my Kit Kats, you don't see that there's a camera rolling over here? I'll be a bacala your whole entire life.
I have a question though. If you did this on a camera and is this not considered clean? Like if they said do clean comedy, you can't do that.
You're right what you just said, because I did Jones Beach and did like 4,000 people.
Yeah, my grandpa owns that beach.
No, he doesn't.
It's Jones Beach.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you wish he did. So I did Jones Beach, and they were like, listen, we need to sit down and talk to you. So I had to send them my set list. Did I disconnect this thing?
No, just be careful. Don't twist it so much.
Okay. I had to send them my set list. Okay, I sent my set list, and they crossed out what they thought was inappropriate.
Really?
So I had to do 20 minutes super clean.
Yeah.
Because it's beach, there's minors, there's kids. And when it was over, I was like, thank you, God. And 20 minutes, go up there, you have your fun, and then you introduce the band. So I went up there, and I have a joke where I say the bacala. They won't let me say bacala
Oh,
because
really?
it
And that's an
represents
Italian
it.
word.
And then I said braciole, and so I have a joke.
What does braciole mean? Penis?
Yeah, so I said, so braciole is a steak. It's a rolled up steak.
Oh, so it's like an uncircumcised wang.
So they call it tube meat.
Tube
Meat.
Tube meat, like a
is,
sausage.
right.
Penis.
Yes.
Cool.
So I have a joke, yeah, where I say, the braciole. So I go, yeah, yeah, when I was born, the doctor said, my doctor said, congratulations, Mr. Bosco, you got a 3-pound baby girl. The nurse nudged the doctor and said it's a boy. I guess he didn't see my big braciole, and I could not point. I could say the word braciole,
Yeah.
but I couldn't look down to my privates.
Oh, okay. You could just say it. And then the Italians got it.
Right.
Right. Did
And
they snip you up down there beforehand or?
snip me where?
What? When you were born, they snipped it.
No.
They didn't snip it?
Nope.
Oh, so you got what do they call that?
Like a hoodie, yeah, it's covered.
Hoodie over the shroom tip.
Like, how do we go from one thing to the shroom tip?
Well, we started with feet pics, and then we started DMs, then we went to porn,
Then we went to Lisa Ann.
and then we went to being clean, and now we're back to being dirty. It's great.
Did they pass by in front of the camera again, these mamalukes?
No, these mamalukes didn't. They went around.
They went around.
Yeah.
They couldn't go up that way before?
I don't think they realized that what we were doing down here.
What do you think we were doing, sitting here with microphones in our ears?
I don't know.
Just whistling a happy
Just
tune?
whistling or.
Okay.
What's a secret talent you got?
Secret talent I have.
That's
Can't
not
do
yeah,
that.
you can't even touch your tongue with your nose.
I can't do that. Can't do that. I don't think I have any.
Noises, whistles.
I like to play cards. I like to
Are you
gamble.
good at cards?
Yeah.
No, well, whatever. It's normal.
I
Good
am
at
what
21.
Ed calls, what am I? A regular, what? A mush.
What does that mean?
Ed says I'm a regular loser, like card loser. When I say
No,
I
you're
play
not. I'm
cards.
sure he didn't mean that.
Yeah, you don't know Bronx Tale. Eddie Mush.
Oh. I haven't seen Bronx Tale.
You never seen Bronx Tale?
No, I should.
You should see it. Nobody wanted the mush around.
That's De Niro's first director job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we want you around. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, but it's mush. It's like I don't know. So, you're not supposed to gamble.
Right. Do you gamble on your phone?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't
like the
play
apps?
I don't play. Let me tell you something.
You just do it in the
I don't
casino.
play sports.
Yeah.
I don't bet sports.
Close this one.
Yeah.
Tell him.
I don't bet sports. I don't play the horses. I don't bet on NASDAQ cars, whatever you call that, the car race. So that's another thing I don't do. Like I'm not into like horse race. I'm not into remember OTB, Ed?
Yeah, off-track betting.
Oh, you remember that?
I think so. Just from like sponsors, I've seen it.
TB used to go in there. You never come out. They were the only place where you could get two things at once.
A BJ and a bet.
No, you lose your money and a cancer disease because everybody smoked in there.
Oh, right.
It's like going in a smoke zone. So I don't play horses. I don't bet sports. I'm not into that. I'm a card player. I don't even like now comes Lent. Like you have Passover. So we have Easter.
What are you giving up for Lent?
Ooh.
No more stroking the chicken or what?
No. I give up gambling every year.
Really? You do it that much though?
Fat Tuesday will be my degenerate day.
Yeah.
And then for 46 days till Easter,
When's that? Like April 5th or something?
April 20th.
Oh, and then you burn down the house on April 20th, 420.
Yeah, April 20, 420.
Smoke down the nugget.
Oh, that's right. It's pot.
Yeah.
It's Easter.
Yeah.
So you could be.
You got a big day.
You got. Yeah. So I give up gambling for Lent. I love it. It's the only how I know how to save money. I wish Lent was every day. I didn't want to.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Have you ever burned down the house with Eddie? You and Eddie ever smoke a blunt or what?
I've smoked. You
With
asked
Eddie?
me this before.
No, not with Eddie.
No, Eddie, you smoke?
No, I don't think he doesn't smoke.
You don't smoke?
I haven't smoked in over a year. I used to smoke a lot.
Do you?
I used to, not anymore. It's been over a year.
But I think it's not healthy for you to be smoking. I
Yeah.
think it's
Anything?
listen,
Do you ever smoke a cigar?
No, cigars I can't. I have severe asthma. It really messed me up. I did a cigar bar for 2 days. I suffered.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If you
Let me
smoke,
tell you something.
if you smoked weed, it will burn out your brain because you know what happens? I know guys, they're like, yeah, I'm a comic, I'm the best, and then they smoke like a pound of weed throughout that week, and then they
That's a lot of
and
weed.
then they're not focused for the next year or two. So people do that. My friend used to smoke 3 to 4 blunts a day, and another kid I know
Blunts?
Blunts. Blunts. 4. 1 in the morning. He'll have right after.
A blunt and orange juice?
Blunt, an espresso and a blunt.
Yeah.
Then he'll have lunch. No
Yeah.
breakfast. He'll have lunch. And
Yeah.
then he'll have a blunt. Then he'll have another one later on in the afternoon, like 4 or 5 o'clock. And then dinner. He'll probably about 5 blunts a day. And it's like, not good.
I used to smoke a lot of pot like that too. I would never smoke blunts, but I would smoke joints. And I always felt like I was not as sharp if I needed to do something that
No, you're
required
not.
me to
But
communicate.
you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. It's the stone. No, you are. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Haha. No? Okay. But let me tell you something. You smoke pot, you burn your brain. I know a lot of people that are stoned.
Smoke a nugget. Do you know a lot of people who do the white powder?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Still?
I know this kid. You do that too?
What?
White powder.
No.
No, my father would have killed me if I would have done any of that shit. No, I know a kid. So I know this kid, and I heard him on the phone one day, and he says, "Now, why would you just do that to the microphone? I had to lean in on my lap with my."
I know, but I wanted you. So then talk into it. You're not
Okay,
talking
so
close
I have
enough.
a friend who was on the phone, and he's ordering, and I go, "What are you ordering?" Order some for me. I thought he was ordering McDonald's or something. And he's going, and I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "I need the best salt." And I go, when he hangs up the phone, I'm naive. I'm naive as a fucking tool. And I'm not. I go to him, "You order salt?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Push." I go, "Listen, It's 85 degrees outside. You don't need salt till January. I go, so I didn't know what he was talking about. But he goes, oh, but I got to go meet him outside. I go, he's coming now with the delivery? Where you going to put a couple of bags of salt? I go, he's giving it to you like really like $5 a bag? Like, where you getting salt? In my head, I thought he was talking about ordering salt for the sidewalk for the winter.
For the winter, he's getting a good deal.
And I'm thinking that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And
So how was it? Did you end up trying it?
no.
But he bought you a bag?
No.
So he just had to buy another bag for himself?
Yeah, he bought himself 2 bags. That's his problem, not mine.
But you told him to buy one.
I thought he was ordering McDonald's. I thought he was ordering a bag of salt for the street. I said, you know
Well,
what?
he got it from the street.
Yeah, that's true. He got a bag from the street for the But I'm naive. I was in Hollywood once, and I'm at the Rainbow Bar and Grill right off of the Sunset Strip, right on Sunset Strip. And I'm in the back, and I had spoken to the owner, who was Neapolitan, and I said, listen, I can't make no scuttles over here. How am I going to survive? I can't go home. I don't want to go. So the guy was a real guy he passed away. He was a real mobster from Chicago. He's like, you know what? I got you. He goes, you can sell whatever you want. He goes, but no drugs. I said, no, I don't do that kind of stuff. So I went to the 99-cent store on Fairfax. I don't know if you've been to LA.
Yeah.
Big 99-cent store on Fairfax and right by the bus. And I loaded up with candles and chocolate, and I just started turning my friend's house into a garage. And I loaded up, and I started selling candles. $5 each. I was getting them 50 cents on the dime. I was getting 50 cents a candle, small one.
I love your hustle.
Yeah, come on in.
And I was selling candles, and I could tell you because guess what? 2 people were at the VIP table, and I come in, and I'm trying to sit to order a salad, and I'm hustling my candles. And there's 2 guys that are sitting
At the
there.
restaurant?
Yeah, and these guys
That's insane.
end up owning. What are you doing?
I'm turning you up since you're not putting it towards your mouth. Go ahead.
These 2 guys, this thing is bigger than my head. And he thinks that being down here, you're not going to hear me. Do you hear me now, bitch? Okay. So, he was sitting at this chef's table, the VIP, and I'm trying to sell some candles, and I got candy, and I got this and that. And they ended up throwing me a $100 bill, and they bought a lot of stuff.
Dope.
I turn around to order my salad to the chef. I come back to the table. He's like, come on, hey, sit over here with us. This guy owned this restaurant that just closed right next door to the Laugh Factory on Sunset. It's it was like a Jewish, old school Jewish deli. The best soup, best matzo soup, chicken noodle soup they had was in there. And he told me what he did and this and that. And like I said, I made my dad come back here, and he's got cocaine on a key. And I was mortified. He goes, because I've never seen that. And I was like I seen it, but not like that.
In the movies.
No, I seen. Trust me, I've seen a pile of big a table full, but it wasn't my business. I was just selling my candy. You can sell whatever you want. And he goes like this. He goes, yeah. He goes, would you like one? He goes, want to do a bump? I go, no, my head is okay. I go, my bump? I don't have a bump. I don't know what the hell he's talking about with these terms. And he's got this key, and this key is loaded.
Fat bump.
And he's like, want to do a bump? And I was like, no. So I got so freaked out.
Yeah.
Elmi, when you go up, can I have a Sprite or a water or something, please? Because Ted is drying me out here.
We're talking about cocaine.
Oh, I thought you were talking about how you treat women.
All right, Jesus Christ.
Okay, next.
Keep that in. Keep that in. Keep that in. See how I get abused over here.
He hands me this key with the Coke. I said, no, thank you. I'm sorry, not me.
It's a fat bump, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, not me. I don't do that kind. I'm a Catholic I'm a kid from Brooklyn. I'm a good boy. I don't do those kind.
Yeah.
So the next day, I go back to Jimmy Kimmel, and I'm in his office, and we're all there. And I go, He goes, so Mario, how'd you stay in Hollywood? And I go, you want to know what was offered to me last night? He goes, what? I go, he goes, how was your night last night? Are you selling candy? Because Cousin Sal would tell him I'm selling candy by Sunset, by the Rainbow Bar and Grill. He goes, I go, yeah, the night's good. I made $300 with the candles.
Yeah. You're good. Go ahead.
He goes, what else happened? And I said, somebody offered me cocaine on the key. And
and he goes, you mean a key bump?
And I look and I go, he goes, and I go, oh, I see.
You said it was a long night.
I was mortified. I go, I was like not make like, you know. He's like, well, come on. He goes, and I go, no, thank you. So the executive producer goes, you should have picked it up, brought it here. He goes, we would have fun with it. And I was like, but no.
You ever smoke cigarettes?
Yes, that
Really?
I did. That I'm gonna admit to. Right at the time that my dad died, a few years, I started smoking Newports, and I was bumping Newports off the guy at work at the car dealership.
Stop.
And I was smoking Newport, but I wasn't inhaling because I was choking, and so I was just like, you know.
Puffing Newports.
Fucking pay money to see you smoking.
Yeah, can we fire up some Newports in here?
So you can't because we
Is that
get
when your nickname was Corn Pop?
no. I got that name for doing a lot of other things, but not for smoking that. So
Plot twist, you really were Corn Pop. Nice.
I smoked that Newport, and then finally one day I was on my corner, Avenue P and East End, and I was lighting a cigarette, and my father's friend just happened to be making that left turn. He threw the car in park, gave me such a slap. He goes, what's the matter with you? You want to go to your father? My dad was dead a couple of years, and I was like, no, I don't want to go to my father. Why? He goes, you smoker, you're going to die. You're going to kill yourself with a cigarette, your lungs. I was like, yeah, I know. I says, but I like it. It's fun. It's
Yeah,
that. And he's
right.
like, what fun? Fun.
How old were you at that time? Were you in 20s or what?
I was 19 when
Oh, wow.
my dad died. I had to have been maybe 22.
So pretty young.
Yeah, because I had turned 20 in January. My dad died July. I was 20 in January. I say maybe 22.
Okay.
Could have been the following winter, and I was 20.
So how long were you doing that for? And how many cigarettes were you smoking a day?
A couple, not much.
Yeah.
And then I was doing more at work, but then
Smoking cigarettes at work?
into
Well, it's because like everybody else around you was smoking cigarettes.
Like, to me, gambling was like where my interest was. Like,
Right.
if you said, hey, we're playing Continental, Pinochle,
Yeah.
or any other disaster, I'm down. Like,
Right.
the other night we played -10, you know. I'm like, yeah, we're going to play 50, 100. Oh, easy there, I said.
Yeah.
I'm a quarter 50.
Yeah.
You
Quarter
know,
50. Not
Qu-
bad.
quarter 50. They ended up
I
playing.
don't know what you guys are talking about.
Quarter 50 means the cheap people, the old people, they play quarter 50. Quarter 50 cents.
Oh. Instead of like 50 and 100. Something like that. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that, Mario. You're getting service.
Thank
Oh,
you.
we
Let him-
spotted his arm. What is his face? He almost made it. He almost made it.
oh, thank you so much.
What is that, seltzer? You mean to hold that for a second? Look at him double fisting the seltzer. I mean, Sprite. We have to bleep that out with no free ads for the Sprite.
No. Okay. Hey, we having secret conversations there. Alvin, are we going to decorate for Easter? We'll put it on.
You got to tell him what date Easter is. He'll be excited.
No, April 20th, Easter Sunday. Also, we'll put 10 on the cross. No, I'm just kidding.
What the hell was that?
Edit that out.
Wait, should we do a show? Ed, you know Mario wants to do a show together?
Yes.
Twins! Didn't we already discuss this? You know twins?
Yes.
Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, we could do that, or we
Yeah.
could call it Bagelicious or
Pizza bagel, you said.
Pizza bagel.
That's a funny one.
Yeah, but Twins is good.
Twins is good. I would do Twins. That's funny.
You know, I met Danny DeVito.
I think you told me that.
Couple of times.
Yeah.
I met him actually, you're not going to believe this, but Ed would know. I met him when, you remember Cha-Cha?
Sure.
So I met him when Cha-Cha died. He was there with Tony Danza. He was at, Tony was boxer because of Danny does, Cha-Cha was his manager. He was a boxing manager, and he was best friends with Danny DeVito. I met him in LA at the premiere of Keeping the Faith with his wife, who played Carla on Cheers. I'm a big nostalgia.
Yeah, I know, dude. You're throwing it back.
So I had to watch my Cheers, and I love Cheers. And when you go home at night at 11:30, you hear that theme, you know, where everybody knows your name, bum 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 bum, and they're all acting strange.
Bum, bum, bum.
You want to be where people know. People don't know your name. Everybody knows your name.
Mario Bosco, this has been your 4th time on the Ted Jones World podcast, and from the bottom of my heart, man, I think you're a great dude, and I love spending time with you. So thank you so much for coming on, man. I think this is a good place.
This is how we're gonna end it, with him walking through the camera and me sipping my soda.
How do you want to end it? You just sang the Cheers song and said everybody knows your name. I feel like that was a good place to end it. Is it not?
We were talking about Danny DeVito.
All right, we can talk about Danny DeVito more. What else do you want to say? He was really funny in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
He was.
And that's really how I. Oh, and then also Home Alone.
He was.
Did you try out for Home Alone?
He wasn't in Home Alone.
Wasn't Danny DeVito in Home Alone?
Yeah, he was one of the bad guys.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. It was Joe Pesci.
Oh, it was Joe Pesci. Wow. Kind of similar. Did you audition for Home Alone?
Yes, I did. Many of times, but I didn't get it. I just got his stand-in. Danny DeVito, to me, the one with Billy Crystal, that comedy. I love Billy Crystal. Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something. I am looking for the bad word. I strive when I know that there's somebody that I like. I got to meet one of the oldest people in comedy who is no longer alive. Does anybody know? He was big in the 50s, the 40s, the 60s, 70s.
Can I guess?
He died at 95 years old.
Can I guess?
2002.
Oh, I was going to say Don Rickles.
No, I met Don Rickles back.
That's what I thought you were talking about. But 2002 is too far away. Who was it?
Too far away. He didn't die 2002. Okay, I'll give you one hint. He was known as Mr. Television.
Johnny Carson?
No. He was known.
Do you know Al?
Oh,
No, but that was thanks for the memories. From my house to yours, with me and Teddy Jones, we thank you.
Who is it?
Milton Berle.
Oh, I would never have guessed that.
I was at Cafe Roma in Beverly Hills waiting for Jerry Vale, another one that Ted doesn't know.
Jerry Vale.
Okay, no, he passed away, and I was waiting for him at the restaurant, and I was having lunch with my friend, and instead of getting Jerry Vale, this old man passes by with another man holding him, Giovanni Leona, had him under the shoulder, and I went out there and I said in Italian, chi è questo? Lo conosco, and I know who he is. Who is he? And he goes, hey son, my name is Milton Berle. And I swear I did I did one of these Milton Berle was on the Lucy show. I Love Lucy. He was on Here's Lucy. Milton Berle was the man of television. Yeah, I love Milton Berle. I love when he was on the Lucy show. he did a sketch where he dressed in his wife, how he gave a gift to his wife, Rita Burrow. He put the dress on with the pearls, and he came down the stairs.
He used to do that quite often, from what I understand.
Yes, but he wasn't in any other. He didn't have any sexual preferences outside.
Oh, he was asexual?
No, he was a man. He was a husband, but that's how we loved because it was big back then.
What?
You
To,
know,
like,
cross dress and
bang guys and girls?
No, he didn't bang anybody. He was just that's how he liked to display himself.
Oh, like a woman?
No, like a man, but that's how he showed his comedy.
Sure.
Like
Yeah, nowadays people will
Do you
get.
remember when he discovered the rock band Rat?
Yeah,
R-A-T-T?
yeah.
You know, nowadays people will get on other entertainers and be like, "Oh, you're selling out if you dress up as a woman." Bro, I would dress up as a woman. Would you dress up as a woman?
No, I don't know if I would do that, but I would if it's for a film or
Yeah.
a costume. And
Right.
I love doing old pieces.
Yeah.
Or anything with costume related.
You
Yeah.
and I, we should do a sketch with wigs. My grandma
I
actually
just
bought
did.
me wigs.
I just did.
No, like a woman wig.
I just did a woman's wig thing in Boston where he goes, "Hey, sweetheart," and I go, and I turn around and it's me, and my shirt says "Mama's Little Meatball."
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you something.
Sorry,
Meeting
man. That's a
Milton
go-to
Berle,
phrase.
he played the best bum. Okay,
Alvin.
like, I don't know who played the best bum on television. Who do you think played the best bum?
Well, I think one of the best movies that I saw was Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and
No,
Dan Aykroyd when he played a
real
bum.
comic, real entertainers, real comedians.
I don't know. That was savage.
Who played him? Who played Freddie the Freeman? Freddie the Freeloader.
Oh, God, yeah, Flip Wilson.
No, Fred. What was his name? Oh my God.
You mean Red Fox?
No. Red Skelton. Red Skelton. Or what was the other guy's name? Red Skelton, and there was another. Not Red Skelton, but Flip Wilson also used to do a lot of women clone. He played the one from. She had the Lincoln shirt, Freedom at Last, Freedom.
I have no idea.
The story of Mae West.
I was about to run up with singer songwriter.
Yeah, that one. Yes.
Yeah, that's way
What was the movie called? West Side. Is it West Side Story? No, not West Side Story.
Alvy, you want to take a picture of us for the shop, Graham? West Side Story?
No, not West Side Story. It was Clark Gable as Gerald D. Butler, and my God. Oh my God. Gone with the Wind. That was the story. Gone with the Wind.
Can we talk about stuff that I understand?
Well, you don't understand.
I don't know what you've been talking about for the past 3 minutes at least.
I'm talking about.
Oh, nice.
Wait till it's all lit.
Yeah.
All three.
He's got the LED lights working here.
Daddy's done.
That's my favorite song.
What the fuck is
Daddy's
that?
home.
What song is that?
Daddy's home.
Mario, I didn't realize what a lovely singing voice.
He actually
I'm
does have a
very
good voice.
nostalgic.
Daddy's home.
I'm very nostalgic. I love doo-wop. I love
Guwop? Gucci Mane?
doo-wop.
Do you know who Gucci Mane is? Guwop?
Doo-wop was an old-time singer.
Oh, well, Gucci Mane
Like-
is a rapper.
Like a humana, 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 hum. Humana, 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 hum. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
Keep going.
Why do fools fall in love?
Why do fools fall in love? I'll never guess away. Why do fools fall in love
So
today?
back there, they call that BJ Alley because back when it was dark and they had the stages on, people would get BJs back there.
Okay, how do we go from why do fools fall in love to
Because
BJ
theoretically,
Alley? How long have we been on this shindig? Because we just went from talking about nostalgic.
that's nostalgic. Back there, they had BJ Alley.
Talked to BJ BJ Allen. We're talking about Johnny Carson, Ed Sullivan, Lucille Ball, the king of comedy, Milton Berle. And then he turns around and he goes, oh, but you know what's that door for? And I'm like going, why do you sing oh so gay? I never know my way. And he goes, oh, but if you open that door, it's BJ Allen. Fuck are you talking about? I said, what do you want? Tell me now. Tell me now. Tell me. Listen, I'm on some nice Sprite here. I'm on nice Sprite.
You know about purple Sprite? Dirty Sprite? You know about that? Promethazine and Sprite. Dirty Sprite. You ever hear of that?
If my Sprite comes dirty,
Yeah,
it
put
better
some
be me
promethazine in
peeing
it.
in it.
Peeing in it? You don't want pee Sprite. You want dirty Sprite.
What's in a dirty Sprite?
Like Future. You ever heard of Future?
Future?
Yeah.
The future is if I wake up tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I didn't put anything in your drink, just so you know.
I don't think you would. But he's thinking about the future. This kid must be doing something that we don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, here in TV land, I come out to you from the comedy shop. Okay, listen. Listen to me carefully.
Let me tell you something.
This one right here. He's doing something that he shouldn't.
We just break into musical. He's doing something that he shouldn't.
At the morning
At the BJ Alley.
night. I get with this BJ Allen.
I told him about
Back.
Oh, God. This kid's got BJ Allen on the head. You know, if you go out there right now,
Yeah, what's going to happen? You get a BJ.
you get a BJ, you freeze your balls off.
It's true. It's going to be hard to stay rocked up out there. 'Cause it's
Rocked
cold.
up.
We're
What's
talking
that?
about BJ Alley over there.
Alvin's like, I don't need that bullshit. How's the BJ Alley? What's back there?
I haven't had any complaints, honestly.
He don't complain. I guess it's good back there. I went back there and the only thing I got was a draft.
That's all you got. You got a draft of the BJ. You got a little snippet.
You're too busy doing stupid things in life. You gotta get rid of it.
I'm locked in.
You know what I told this vegan? Let's talk about vegan.
Yeah, let's.
All right. Because he was gonna hang this up a minute ago, but we can't.
We can't.
Listen to me. I told him with his style of kitchen, this kitchen is so cool that he just needs to put a couple of cameras hanging underneath from the cabinets and he could make vegan dishes. Did you just pick your nose or your ear?
My ear.
On camera while I'm
Well, the
talking
battery's about to
cooking?
die. Yeah.
Okay, they gotta
It's
wait.
vegan. In my ear. Because I'm vegan.
Bro, you're making me sick. You make me sick.
sing when I can meet my shadows. All right, Bosco.
Okay, listen, let's talk about him cooking.
Bro, we're the battery's about to
Okay,
die.
listen.
Wrap it up.
Folks, how many of you would love to see Ted Jones cook you a vegan dish? A vegan dish, homemade. My friend just made vegan lasagna with cottage cheese, okay? And berries.
Ew. Lasagna with berries?
Yeah,
No.
that's what I said. I said,
Bosco, how are you going to convince me to say, you want this kid to make a vegan lasagna with cottage cheese and berries? I'm not eating lasagna with berries in it, bro.
So what are you going to put in there?
I don't know. I'll eat chickpeas out of the can with hot sauce.
Again with those chickpeas out of the can. I told him he could do way more than opening up a chickpeas. What if you took the chickpeas, right, and you put a little olive oil or what do you call that kind of olive oil you use, the fake one?
Olive oil.
I think I've heard of a vegetarian.
Avocado oil.
Oh, avocado oil. Coconut oil. Right,
Coconut oil.
Yeah.
You put some of that and you put that chickpeas with a little red onion and they're nice and you make it hot. Then
I'm a preparer, not a cooker.
You're preparing
I'm a preparer, not a cooker.
with a bowl.
Yeah, and put hot sauce in it.
A can into a bowl with hot sauce is not a meal.
It's a dish.
It's not a dish.
Mario, well, thank you for dishing your knowledge here on the podcast.
I will sing goodbye
Guys,
to you.
thank you so much for joining.
camera just died.
Yeah, I know. Perfect timing. Guys, thanks so much for tuning into the Ted Jones World podcast.
It's dead. It's
Mario.
just dead.
Yeah, I know, but we still got audio.
Oh, we got audio?
Yeah. So, thank
It's
you.
always a pleasure to be here on
Yeah,
the Ted
dude.
Jones
Really
World.
great to see you, man. Thank you so much.
I think this was like 2-hour pod.
I don't think it was that long, but it was definitely long, man. Mario, you're the man. You're a great dude. Thanks so much. Goodbye, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.